This week, we are going to have a look at EMR's Class 222 Meridian intercity trains to see what they're like to ride on. I was supposed to get a previous service, but Southeastern disruption coming back from Kent has thrown my plans off course. However, what are these trains like? Does everything go smoothly this time? Come and join me to find out. Let's go. Hey everyone, Reese's Trains, and today I am here in St Pancras International. I've just come off a heavily delayed train. I've just missed my original service I was supposed to get for this particular vlog. But today we're going to hopefully try out East Midlands Railways Class 222 Meridians. I heard they are going out of services, so I thought I'd come along today and we're going to go try them. So what we're going to do now is, because I've missed my original train, so we'll have to see which the next available service is, explain to the train manager the situation and go from there. So if you're ready, let's do this. So the train I'm getting is the 1405 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham. We're heading to Nottingham today, so let's go. Busy this afternoon, a lot of people going to Sheffield and Nottingham. 1405, go find the manager, explaining what's happened. Here's my train, it's 222005. Right, we're now on board. That's alright, mate. Let's try and find a seat. We're technically crossing into the first class area now.
But I'm actually heading up to Desmond.
I got an aisle seat, but not a window seat, just because this service was pretty busy today. And before we set off, let's have a look at our route. So we are going to be travelling up the Midland Main Line, calling at Kettering, Market Harborough, Leicester, Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway, Beeston and Nottingham. Scheduled arrival into Nottingham at 15:50 with a total travel time of 1 hour and 45 minutes. And we leave St Pancras International 5 minutes behind schedule at 14:10. The first section of this journey will see us going through the most southern part of the Midland Main Line between St Pancras International and Bedford. One of the key stations we pass on this part of the line is St Albans City. Now, none of EMR services call here, and all of them just pass straight through. We also pass through Luton and Luton Airport Parkway. Now, some EMR services call here, but majority of them don't. As we were going through Bedford, the train manager informed us that some standard class seats are available in the first class section. Pretty odd. And I finally got myself a window seat, so I was happy. Right, well, due to how busy the train is, some of the first class seats here have been freed up, so this gives me the perfect opportunity to have a look at the first class interior on the Meridian before they get replaced in due course. So, table seat, you got a plug socket underneath, you got some curtains, you got your overhead luggage racks, and the interior of this train reminds me of the Voyagers. It is a Voyager, but a different model of a Voyager. I would say, I'm not sure if I prefer the Voyagers or these, to be honest, but I think these are pretty nice. So, I think I still prefer the Voyagers, though. Let's put it that way. And also about the seats, they are pretty comfortable for a first class seat. They're not as comfortable as the Intercity 225 from LNER, but they are still pretty comfortable for a long distance journey. It's not long after before we make our first stop at Kettering. 4 platforms and East Midlands Railway managed. About 10 minutes later, we arrive at Market Harborough. 2 platforms, East Midlands Railway managed, and is a Grade 2 listed station. I will also point out that new electrification pylons have been installed. This is because they are electrifying the whole of the Midland Main Line from St Pancras International up to Sheffield. But once we get close to Leicester, the electrification ends. And it's not long before we arrive at Leicester. Now, I have been through here once before when I did Birmingham to Peterborough when the journey was disrupted, so check that vlog out if you haven't seen it already. We depart Leicester 6 minutes behind schedule at 15:24. Our next stop is Loughborough. 3 platforms, EMR managed, and another Grade 2 listed building. Ooh, do you see that in the distance? I think I know what we're approaching, especially with these pylons as well. Yes, it's East Midlands Parkway Station. 4 platforms, EMR managed, and is right over the road from Ratcliffe-on-Soar Power Station. After crossing Ratcliffe and Attenborough junctions, we find ourselves back in familiar territory at Beeston. Sorry, not the Leeds Beeston, the Midlands Beeston. As we're on the final approach to Nottingham, I will say definitely Voyager vibes on this train. They're like Voyagers, but different body shape of the interior, so there is rumour and speculation that these trains could potentially be in service with ScotRail in the future because the HSTs could be retired in a couple of years' time, and they're potentially looking at, this is just speculation, looking at these 222s to move from East Midlands Railway up to ScotRail to do Aberdeen, Inverness, Dundee, Perth, Stirling, Glasgow, Edinburgh. So if these ever came up to Scotland, it'd be interesting to have a ride in these, and it'd be funny if I ever took a ride on probably the only unit, the only ever 222 road East Midlands in Scotland. That'd be funny. But yeah, good trip, enjoyed it. So, with speculation out of the way, time to sum up my day. The start of it though was stressful because following Southeastern disruption, I ended up missing the 1335, which was the service I was supposed to be on, which actually would have been 222001. A 7-car unit, but I was able to board the following service and the train manager was friendly and understanding, which was good. However, I feel that 4 and 5 car trains are not enough for the service it runs on between St Pancras, Nottingham and Sheffield. In terms of service, it was pretty good. Pleasant to ride on, comfortable and smooth. However, there was no trolley service on this train today, but there was an onboard cafe to get refreshments from. It was also my first time on the Midland Main Line through St Pancras International, St Albans, Luton, Bedford, Leicester, East Midlands Parkway and then through to Nottingham. Overall, I wouldn't consider these trains my favourite, however. I feel they're a remodelled version of a Voyager. Still same top speed of 125 miles an hour, but no tilt on any of these Meridians. Total price this leg of my journey was £21.30 for rail card, booked a week in advance. Not bad for the length of journey here. Be aware though that prices can rise very quickly, could be upwards of £40 or £50 when booking near the time, which is pretty expensive in my opinion. Nonetheless, I enjoyed my trip today.
We'll soon be arriving into Nottingham. Nottingham is our next and final station for this service. I'd like to thank you for travelling with us today. A happy new year to you. Before you leave the train, please ensure you do take all your own personal belongings and have your tickets ready as barriers are in operation. Nottingham is your next and final station. All change here please.
And we finally arrive into Nottingham 9 minutes behind schedule at 15:59, which will end our journey today. Well, there you have it. My first ever East Midlands Railway Class 222 Meridian, and probably my last in service of East Midlands Railway. Now, these are soon to be replaced, I presume this year, with the Class 810 Auroras, which are going to be replacing these. But if it ever happened to come into Scotland with ScotRail in the future, I'd love to try them out. So, loads of announcements. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. That was really good. Enjoyed that. First time on the Midland Main Line as well. And I'm going to end the vlog here. Loads of announcements. Right, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Do as you say by now. You just said it out, no, right? Right, thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye. A huge thank you to all my channel members who are listed on screen now. And if you want to become a channel member, you can join by hitting the join button or follow the links in the description. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my vlog. If you liked, leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.